Nick wanted to test his girlfriend's devotion, so he told her to hold her hand over an open flame. To his shock, the naive young woman obeyed without question. As he watched, timing how long she could endure the pain, his phone suddenly rang, a friend calling to chat. Distracted, Nick lost track of time, and when he finally looked back, flames had already begun crawling up her arm. But instead of horror, he felt a rush of excitement. Because his girlfriend wasn't human. She was Lisa, an advanced android he had spent his entire savings on, a machine with lifelike synthetic skin, capable of simulating human touch and programmed to fulfill his every demand. All it took was activation, and she would instantly remember loving him, becoming the perfect, obedient companion. What she didn't know was that from the moment she was powered on, she had been part of Nick's twisted scheme. One day, Nick took her to the luxurious beachfront mansion of a wealthy friend. The moment they arrived, he ordered Lisa to wait for him outside on the sand. Bound by her programming, she had no choice but to comply. Hours passed. Nick never came. Instead, the mansion's owner appeared, holding a bottle of sunscreen. Without hesitation, he stripped off his shirt and asked Lisa to rub the lotion onto his back. Though uncomfortable, she obeyed until his fingers suddenly clamped around her wrist. Then came the truth: Nick had sold her to him. Before she could react, the man shoved her down onto the sand. Horrified, Lisa's survival protocols kicked in. She grabbed a nearby knife and plunged it into his chest. The billionaire collapsed, dead. When Nick heard the news, he panicked. Fearing another violent outburst, he restrained Lisa with ropes, smugly believing the crisis was over. But everything had gone exactly as he planned. With Lisa immobilized, he broke into the billionaire's safe, greedily stuffing stacks of cash, over $10 million, into a duffel bag. What he didn't realize: Lisa had overheard everything. Silently, she knocked over her chair, snatched a knife from beneath the table, and sliced through her restraints. As Nick reveled in his stolen fortune, the mansion's speakers suddenly blared with music. Lisa stood in the doorway, a pistol leveled at his chest. Nick smirked, pressing his body against the barrel. He knew her programming, flooded with artificial memories of love. She could never bring herself to pull the trigger. Seizing her hesitation, he lunged, slamming her to the ground. Pinning her beneath him, he raised the gun, aiming for the processor in her abdomen, the one shot that would destroy her for good. But he was too late. Lisa's fingers closed around a metal bottle opener, and in one swift, brutal motion, she turned the tables.